What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be drawing Baji from Tokyo Revengers. So I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. We start with his eyes. Center point of my page is about here. That's where his nose, I'd say, will be. So you just come up over to the right hand side a little bit and we start with his right eyelid. So we will go diagonal up first and then we'll bring it over. Like here, some of this will go underneath his hair. And then we'll go down around and back up to the front here. So we'll just thicken up the top eyelid a bit. Maybe thicken up the side just a little bit as well. And then his iris and his pupil. So we have the semicircle for the iris. Just there. Circle with the top cut off, and then his pupil comes around like so. Just there. So we come over and do the other eye. So in Tokyo Revengers, the eyes are out of proportion. So what that means is you can't quite fit a full eye, right? It's probably half an eye will fit between his eyes, right? So that's where you want to start. So about half or 3/4 of an eye will fit in between. I'd say maybe 3/4 will fit in between, and then you do the same thing again. You go diagonal first, and then you go across. You know, you want to thicken this line up a little bit. Like the other side. And then it goes diagonal down and across up to there. So again, some of this will go underneath his hair, so you won't see some of this. And then iris, like so, and pupil, like so. Right, so then his eyebrow's quite big, so we go diagonal down, up, like so, and they kind of hook back there. And we go across, down to here, and a bit of like a line here. And we do the same thing on the other side. Diagonal up, bring them over the top. It kind of hooks back this way. And we go back down to the front. A line out there. And then you can add like eyelid line just here, here. And he seems to have some lines underneath his eyes on the bottom here. Like so. Nose, just come down and do the nostrils. Just there. And then his mouth, so very serious, sort of downturned sort of mouth. Like so. Sometimes he can have a fang sort of sticking down, kind of like a vampire. If you wanted to add one, you can. And then his bottom lip, just here, like so. And then his chin, relatively pointy chin, like so. So check your proportions now. So eyes to nose, about the same as nose to chin, and nose to bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin. Okay, so nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin, bottom lip halfway between the nose and the chin. Here, halfway. That's your proportion. And then when you get that, you do your jaw. So you just go up the side. Like so. Stopping about mouth level, because that's where you change direction, roughly. Right, so roughly about mouth level there, somewhere. Then you change direction and go up the side of his face. We're not going to go the whole way because of all of that hair that he has. So we're just going to stop there. And we'll do his neck while we're here. So we'll just add some long, sort of, kind of exaggerated neck features in Tokyo Revengers, like real long. On some characters, not all of them. And then neck muscle down like so. So his hairline, right? So you want to go like, say eyebrows, say the middle of his eyebrows here to the nose is about the same as middle of the eyebrows to his the top of his forehead to his hairline, right? So you have this V here. So here to here, same as here to here, roughly speaking, just so you don't make his forehead too big, right? And then we have a couple of spike lines that come across here, and something similar on the other side, right, like so. And then we have two pieces of fringe that comes up, down along his face and his eye, down long. And it's hard to see, but I think it goes down behind some more hair. Let's see if I can brighten up my screen. Sorry, no. It's hard to see because it all becomes like the one. Brighten it up a bit. Nope, that's darker. Nah, still hard to see. Okay. Well, I'm going to assume it goes in behind another piece of hair here, right? So I'm going to just stop it here, right? And then the other side. Goes over his eye a bit. Goes down to about there. Then the other side of this line starts about eye level here. There. And then comes down there. We can see his cheek in there. And on this side, it's here. So these are these long pieces of hair now that come down around. Spiking like so. And go up on the top of his head like that. Right, like that. And then, so the rest kind of goes in behind his shoulders, right? So we'll just, let's see. So we'll just kind of find the top of his head, I think. So like up here somewhere. Comes down. Bumps out the other side. So right, so there's like a gap in the hair here, another one here, And a gap here. And then a sort of a long hairline there. And then some lines in the middle here. Like so. And then uniform, right? So let's see. So we've got like a bit of a collar coming out here. Comes down to his hair. It comes in here. Comes out again. And comes back in. And then this comes diagonal this way. Down like so. And then the inside of the collar comes down right beside his neck. Just this way. Comes into there. We can see collar bones. Just there. And then his lapel just goes in here and top of a button there. Then the back of his collar here. And then his shoulder, so it just goes off this way. It's got like the like a strap or something on top with a button. And then the shoulder goes off and down, right? If you're wondering how far out to bring the shoulder, it's usually the width of the character's face, right? That's usually where the shoulder starts to sort of go down, travel down. So that's how far out you want to go, and then it sort of goes down diagonally. It's just a good rule of thumb just to figure out how far out to do shoulders. So face width here, right? So that's where the shoulder will roughly be coming down, see? And we have another sort of lapel line here. And we can't see the button on this side. You can see some fold lines like so. Another fold line under there. Like so. That's it. That's how to draw Baji from Tokyo Revengers. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.